Hello, good evening, and welcome to Try Not to Die Thursday. Tonight I will be continuing with my campaign in Darkest Dungeon, continuing to try not to kill any of my people, although I promise nothing about sending them away. And yes, we will be picking up where we left off. In town. Now I left the announcement up when I restarted here because I wanted to make sure that I remembered that any idle grave robbers will gain a level. So I only have the one grave robber, but if I leave her behind in town this week, she'll be a level 2 without me actually having to do anything about it. And since I'm into that idea, I'm going to try to remember to leave her behind in town. In the meantime, let us remind ourselves. No one but the caretakers in the Abbey. We do have a Lamia who is drinking to forget. Good evening, Aris. How goes? So, our Lamia is in need of stress relief and is getting that. And everybody else, well, can pretty much go out. Ah, work, yes. That terrible necessary thing. Yes, everybody else is looking pretty fine. I don't even have any diseases going around at the moment, do I? No, I do not. But we are terribly, terribly low on money. As unfortunately here, last week I did manage to buy my very first building. Ah, get over there. I did construct my bank, which is excellent, which means that any gold that I leave behind is going to earn interest. But I did have to spend 15,000 gold in order to just build this building. So now I have a lot less money than I used to. So perhaps a money-making mission would not be out of line. Because 15,000 is not going to go very far when you start counting upgrades and skills and all of that lovely stuff. So, we have 2 boss fights on offer right now. The Sonorous Prophet over here in the ruins, or the Brigand 8-pounder in the Weald. But since I generally upgrade people's equipment and stuff when they're going to go on boss fights, I don't want to spend that money right now, so I want to make some money. And did I check the stagecoach? That is a good question. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. Okay. And we have an antiquarian in here. Scrolling. Oh, we already have 3 antiquarians. I'm not sure that we need another one. Especially not one marked by the flock. I'm pretty sure one of my other ones is also marked by the flock. Nope, none of them are marked by the flock yet. That's good. We have another arbalest, which might not be bad. I think we only have the one. Yes, we have Postel here, who is not too bad at this point. So, what is this new one? Infirm and a Warren Scrounger. Oh, receives less healing overall. That's not good. That's terrible. And what about the Houndsmaster? We do have Darcy, who is not great, but definitely very far from terrible. And this one has imposter syndrome, which means he's consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. And gets extra stress in the ruins, which is not a place I generally take Houndsmasters, but I'm really not sure about that imposter syndrome. Although he does have Warren's Adventurer, which is nice, since Warren's is a great place to take Houndsmasters. Oh, this is difficult. No, I think I'll leave him be too. And what about this milkmaid? Oh, 2 bads to 1 good. Even though the good is death blow resist, Milkmaids are hard to level. I mean, I had the one and I took her out and got her killed on her very first mission. Now I have the other and I'm scared to take her out. We'll leave this lot be. Let's go back to figuring out where to go. Let's see, a short apprentice level mission, which results in a rat trap for the exterminator. Scouting and trap disarm, not bad. Let's see, we have another short in the Warrens for exploring rooms. That gives a Knight's Crest. Do I already have one of those? Let's see. I do not. Okay. Okay, that's not a half bad one. That's extra HP with no detriment is, yeah, that would be hard to pass up. But let's see. Activate 3 shrines. That's a medium length mission. And that rewards in a flagellant item, which increases their bleed chance but gives them greater healing skills. Alright, and over in the Cove, we have a short 90% room exploration for an occultist item. And once again, we check. Yes, I already have one of those, so that puts it pretty low on the list. And in the Weald, we have Lamia ranting about alcohol, and we have a short for exploring 100% of rooms, which also rewards in a rat trap for the exterminator. So, complete 100% of room battles, or complete 100%... It does not matter. I can go to either one. What sort of a party can I put together? Let's see. I have a Wheeled Scrounger, Robust and Stout and Off Guard, and a Mankind Hater with Natural Swing and Manslayer, but a Torn Rotator. Well, this one's a Wheeled Scrounger, which gives a greater scouting chance in the Weald, and we do have the thing in the Weald, so Newf Marsh is going on a trip. And who shall we have heal? Oh, we do have a level 0 Vestal. Obsessed with material things, but extra healing skills. I'm not sure if I want to bring her along on an antiquarian run because the obsessed with material things will make her want to loot stuff. Let's see. Warren's Tactician and Cove Explorer. Lurkering and yielding an entire host of problems. Let's see. She only has the party heal, that's the problem, so it would be best to take her along as a secondary to start with. Choices are hard. Well, let's take Chartres. Let's see, what skills do you have? You have Nervous Stab, you have Fortifying Vapors, yeah, okay. And you have the Party Heal and the Single Heal. And 2 attacks, okay. Now, for some more frontlining type stuff. Who can we take that is lower level? Decisions. I don't really want to bring along the new highwaymen. I'm not sure about the Soothsayer. I still haven't figured out how to use her. I'm not even sure where she would... I don't think that she's a good second line, frankly. We could take along the level 0 shield breaker, who's still kind of stressed. I'm not sure that that's the best plan. I already have 2 level 0s going on here. Oh, I hate choosing. Well, do we have anybody who is particular to the wield in the tank group? Let's find out. Oh, Montfort here is an Eldritch Slayer. That's perfect. We'll take Montfort. That still leaves us choosing a second line. Anybody who can do a decent amount of damage is fine. Yeah, he doesn't do anything particular. So... perhaps our Corsair? Sure, let's take Hodine along. And she has multiple different skills to choose from, but I think... yes, I think I'm going to leave her with the ones that she has. Okay. Off we go. 2 level 1s and 2 level 0s, and we hope to survive. Let's see. This is a short mission, so we'll take along 4 of each. An extra key, an extra holy water. We'll take 12 food, that should be plenty. We'll take all the shovels because I trust nothing at this point. And we'll take 12 torches, I think. Yes. Okay, have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. Do we have somebody who can hit the back row now that I come to think on it? Sort of. Well, the druid can hit the last row. Oh boy. Choices I have made. Well, we're going to have fun, apparently. And I think, yes, Reckoning can hit the back row, so it's going to be a little weird, but we can do it. Let's go with this. And in the meantime, I will get my notebook open to my wheels notes. So, yes. Here's hoping to make a pile of cash using the antiquarian here. Because having 3 antiquarians means that I can do possibly several runs with them without having to worry about stressing them out too much. Stress is expensive.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Alright, let's see. What does this map look like? Oh, there's a room battle right away. Oh! This is almost entirely straightforward. That's nice. That's good for a start. This is a good beginning. Admittedly, there's an obstacle right there, but that's why I brought shovels.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Yeah, and there are no traps in this hallway, so I shall just continue along. Now the trick is we just...
gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We just have the antiquarian loot everything. And we get extra money. Surprise? Yes. Excellent. Well, we'll just start beating on this guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, one down. And this clears corpses, so that should solve my other problems. even when they dodge. Of course. Okay, stab. Well, hit that guy.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Dang. Well, let's. There we go.
formation is
Okay, that
broken.
takes care of
Maintain the
those
offensive.
guys. And let's get restoration running on the party now.
The blood quickens.
Oh, my Templar's not looking good. Inauspicious beginning. Yeah, get more healing going on him. Yeah, let's just keep beating. Oh no. We're going to take a pause to lay on some hands. That feels a bit better. And was a very good thing. Oh, my poor Templar.
Unnerved,
Ooh. Oh no.
unbalanced.
This is the first room. More restoration. And let's toss what we can here.
Ringing
Oh.
ears, blurred vision. The
He's
end
not looking good.
approaches.
Oh no! Oh
More
no!
blood soaks the soil,
Oh no!
feeding the evil therein.
Oh, that very inauspicious beginning. Oh boy. Okay. One moment while I pull up the the death tracker again. Very inauspicious beginnings for today's stream. And the dungeon looked so nice when I entered. That was a good Templar, too. The counter is taking its sweet time to load up. Unanticipated difficulties, both in-game and without. It would figure that the one thing that I didn't test before starting stream today would be the thing that is now not cooperating. There we go. Well, First use of the death counter this evening. I doubt it will be the last. Okay. I'll just keep on keeping on, I guess. Things ain't looking good here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. Let's buff our druids. Oh, our entire party's dodge. Okay, let's buff some dodge. Just trying to get restoration ticking as high as I can right now. Okay, let's see if we can't get some damage done here. That was barely damage. This thing is doing a lot more damage to us than we can do to it. Oh wait, there we go. Nice crit. Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, we'll just take everything. Unfortunately, that was not the only battle in the dungeon.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
If only treasure could give me my Templar back. Let's see, you can use your skills from the second slot. Well, except for invigorating vapors. But yes, let's have you and the druid switch so that the druid can continue using her skills. At the very least, I want to try to get my hands on those 2 curios out in the hall. My greed may well be the end of me, but... Oh, darn it, I had the druid do it, not the... Oh, dear. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Now, the question is, do we risk this battle ahead of us? Or do we go? I'm gonna go.
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
That wasn't helpful at all, Ancestor. I think I made more money than I spent, but I'm not certain. My math is weak. Okay, and our druid has developed a greater stun chance. That's terrible on a healer. The only consolation is that I know that my grave robber is now a level up.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. and the letter was on its way.
Yeah, I question how the ancestor continues to narrate my adventures despite being dead. But yes. Our Lamia had a night on the town and recovered 56 stress and is no longer a masochist. Excellent. Our grave robber is now level 2, which only vaguely makes up for having lost my second Templar. So, we are back in town. Should I send any of that group off to get their stress relieved? I'm gonna say no. Because I'm cheap. Do we have a new Templar to replace the one we lost? We do not. We do have another cataphract, though. This one is not very resistant to disease, but he is a warrior of light and has a greater scouting chance in the cove. And comes along with some fun skills. Sure, let's take this one. Welcome to the mess, Faceby. We've got a harlot who is a medical researcher, a wheeled explorer, and has quick reflexes, but is also a known cheat and has less damage on range skills, which I believe, yeah, half her attacks are ranged skills. So that's not great. I think we'll probably leave her be. We have a buried, possibly to replace the one we lost last week. This one is a precise striker, which is excellent, and an eldritch hater, which is also excellent, but is slow on the first round. Sure, let's take her.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
And we have another man-at-arms here. Natural eye, extra accuracy on range skills, which the man-at-arms does not really have much of, and a skilled gambler who will only pray for stress relief, so that's not helpful at all. Okay, we're leaving him in the stagecoach. I could afford to upgrade the roster to have more slots, but since I'm not taking any people at the moment, I don't feel like I actually have to right now. It is enough to be able to afford to, when I'm ready. I'm very sad about that Templar. The Templars are fairly good. I have to admit that I like the Hierophants a little bit better, but the Templars are very useful. Well, let's see if we can do another antiquarian run. Because we do have 2 more antiquarians who aren't completely stressed out. Let's see, setting aside the profit, Have a medium for 100% of room battles, which is for an exterminator collar. It's a very complicated item, that is. A long, ugh. I don't think I have enough money to equip for a long. Even for the Brawler's Gloves. I don't like that lowering of crit chance on those, though, anyway. Let's see, in the Warrens, we have explore 90% of rooms for a Soothsayer trinket. Oh, actually, we should take apart this party. So, less stress, but greater... Oh, less stress and greater stress heal received. Interesting. And in the Cove, we have a medium for exploring rooms, which results in a in opera glasses for the Stargazer that allows them to ignore stealth. That would be a handy item later on. And in the Weald, we have gather 3 medicines on a medium for a trinket that anyone can use for greater HP but less death blow resist. I'm actually kind of tempted to do that one. Especially since it also results in a town event of the Caregivers Convention, which I believe means that everything in the sanitarium ends up being free. So I could maybe, you know, remove some of the very negative quirks from some of my higher levels. So, yes, what about a Weald mission? Again. Who to take? That's the question. I could take my occultist. Possibly I could take the new Cataphract? I'm not sure about taking a level 0 on a medium quest, but... But this one does have a heal. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's take the admittedly this puts that puts the occultist in the position of being my only healer. I'm not sure I really like that idea. don't we take Seuss along? I'm still not sure about having the occultist be the primary healer on this. We'll play it by ear. Alright, let's provision up. And a couple of these. We'll take all the shovels that they're offering because I personally feel like you can never have too many shovels. We're starting to get kind of close on the money here. Okay. Well, here's hoping. Embark we go. And hopefully this one will go better than the previous one. But yes, I didn't actually expect to lose someone in the very first. I forgot to check that whether or not the people in my party had
Our
any
land is remote
non-ambush
and unneighbored.
skills.
Every lost resource must be recovered.
Well, this could go interestingly badly. Let's see. Oh yes, this one. This one prevents nighttime ambush. Alright, we're okay. Everything's good, everything's fine. Oh, this dungeon is mean. Okay, do your job, Torment. Well, you can't really do work with an empty box, so... Okay, the beast carcass. Use herbs on. Oh, extra food. I will definitely take that. Okay. Let's start working on that back line. Immediately go for my level 0. Well, let's use a weakening curse. That's a good start. Okay, that one is dead the next time it takes a turn, so I have no worries on that front. still going to attack that back line because I would love to get a bleed going on the other one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Excellent. And let's put the weakening curse on the other one. And we'll continue with the flash powder. And yeah, heal yourself. Blight on everybody. Well, let's start working on the front row. Yes, this will work either way. Itself back again, but
Unnerved,
oh boy.
unbalanced.
Let's do what we can here.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yeah, heal yourself again. Oh, good crit. And good timing. Okay, this one is ticking for 4. That one's dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
A crit for 2! Okay, heal him. For 1, oh. Your wounds are indeed mounting.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, get started on this one. Maybe a little better heal this time?
Soothed. Sedated.
I'll take a 9. I will certainly take a 9.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Heal the occultist. Alright, this guy is definitely dead now, so let's see if we can't spread around a bit more healing.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay. Loot that box.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
That is true. I'm working on it though. Oh, let's put the party back the way it's supposed to be.
A devastating blow.
Okay, good start, good start. Heal yourself. Oh, 1 point. Oh, attack.
Executed with
excellent.
impunity.
we've got the worries. What the heck does the worries do? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Heal yourself.
A death by inches. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Advantage, they say. Advantage in them all being dead.
If only treasure could staunch
Okay.
the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Stop talking so I can refresh my torch. Okay. Since I have no idea where these medicines are because no scout has gone off, we'll go off down this branch. Of course there's a trap. I will risk a shuffle.
A handsome
Wow.
reward for a task well performed.
Oh, I'll certainly take that pile of stuff. Yes, thank you. Oh, now we get a scout, do we? Okay, that's a room battle with treasure, but it doesn't actually have the medicine. I'm gonna leave that. Might come back to that. But I'm far more interested in successfully completing this mission. As with the antiquarian, I'm already doing fairly well on that front. Let's see. That's an eerie spider web. So we put bandages.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Let's check our... extra stress. Okay. Well, that makes sense with a disease called the worries. Why is the scouting chance so low? I mean, I know why, because I didn't bring along anyone particularly suited, but...
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
There we go. I feel better about that now.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with missing tent.
Okay. What's in this room? Medicine? Nothing. Okay. Well, what I'll do is do this other short branch that is off to the right. Then I'll come back to this room to camp and try the rest of the dungeon.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Hey! The medicine! Oh, but what do I... Let's see... I'm kind of loath to give up any of this. We'll give up the emeralds. Let's see. More bandages. Of course, we can't take the emeralds because I got rid of my stack of emeralds. Oh, I'm glad I turned up the torch. Okay. Well, that's some bleed resist. That is good. Yeah, let's see if we can't blight one too. And heal? Wow. Very nice. Let's see. 1 + 3 is 4.
Their formation is broken.
That doesn't
Maintain
equal
the
8.
offensive.
Of course you go after the antiquarian. What did she ever do to you? Well, let's get some bleed started on the front line here. Yeah.
Surgical precision.
Interesting. In a world where 4 is a crit. Oh, resisted. Back 3. Oh. Let's just stab this guy then. That works for me. Let's see, that's ticking for 4. Now it'll die on its
Continue
next
the
turn.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
And let's debuff the remaining one. 26! Wow!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Yeah, heal her. 2 crits in a row, even if she is bleeding. And give you a bit of a heal to the flagellant. It's pretty much all he needs. Okay, you do the flagellant then. Wow. Alright, that thing is definitely dead. So use your heal on yourself. You use your heal on her too.
and driven into the mud.
Huh, -2 dodge though. Let's see. Your dodge is 5. Yours is also 5. Yours is 10. Yours is 10. Huh. Well, I'm going to give the charm to the flagellant to hold then. And we'll just take the rest. I'm going to let her bleed. Okay. We have a curio, a battle, and a quest location in this room. Alright. Sounds good.
Packs laden
Spare
with loot
torch.
are often low on supplies.
Since we know a battle is coming up, let's reset the party and turn up the torch. Oh, ectos. Only 2 of them, though. I am not going to complain about that. Ah, I resisted my curse. Dead anyway. And that one's dead. So, bit of a heal.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, no prizes. Okay. Onwards to this battle. Wasn't there a battle here? I guess not. Alright, what do I give up now? I will give up the medicinal herbs. Okay, so we'll go back to the intersection. Whoops! I'm not sure who's more surprised, me or the spiders. Alright, let's curse and stab and
Another abomination
obliterate.
cleansed from our lands.
Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with this. That's fine. Let's just... 1 point of healing. Sure, let's finish off the spider, just because we can.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Nope. Yep. Did not expect another battle in a hallway that I had already cleared. Okay, so what I'm going to do is camp in this room. And then do the rest of the dungeon.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright, let us feast. And let's see, you were the one who had the prevent nighttime ambush. Yes, here we go. And for only 3. Restless dreams, but uninterrupted ones. Not going to complain about that. Let's see here. I don't understand why this skill exists. Why is there a camp skill that increases your stress? For nothing. Like, it does nothing but increase the stress. Heals one companion, don't need that. Increases stress for other companions. Minus 15 stress to a companion, alright. Well, let's scrounge a trinket. A protection stone. Excellent. We're just going to put that in the inventory for the moment, and then we're going to give it to our healer, just in case. And okay, that only costs one. Oh, 15% healing for the party, you say? Sure, let's do that. And we'll de-stress the antiquarian. And we'll have her do a curious incantation so that she gets less stress for 4 battles. Alright. They're all really positive right now.
The match is
I hope it
struck.
lasts.
A blazing star is born.
Right. No scouting, because this party sucks for scouting, apparently. And back to the hike. Yes, gold and more gold. Gold and gold and gold. And medicinal herbs. I knew I was missing something. And an empty room. Well, 3 more rooms to go. Okay. Let's just throw a weakening curse. Unless... no, wait. Yank this guy forward. Oh, he resisted.
Decimated.
Oh, that was an awesome crit. Oh, one blow. And everybody but the flagellant dodges. That is actually not that much of a problem. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy bleeding.
Power.
Let's try some festering vapors. Continuing with the bleed.
Confusion. Nerve
dodges. Okay, let's heal Cataract. Who's then gonna stab the heck out of that AoE guy? Now that leaves just one AoE guy left. A little bit of healing. A little bit of bleeding. Some more healing. 2. Okay. That takes care of him.
Champion falls.
Don't have enough room in the inventory. Oh. Choices, decisions. Medicinal herbs lose again. Okay, how close am I to the next room? About halfway? Everybody's bleeding. An empty bag. Stressful group. Oh, a dodge right off. Excellent. Much less excellent. Why do they all get to go first? Okay. See if we can buff some party members. Try and get some bleeding going on the back row here, because they're terrible. A 0! A magnificent 0. And a dodge. Try again. A 12 is much better than a 0. Keep building up some resistances. Okay, a resist, that's good. Oh. Move up. Why are they so attracted to the cataphract? Okay, that's a pretty significant bleed. You get a band-aid. Oh, first good thing to happen in this battle. That is okay, perhaps? Okay, she's bleeding for 3 and has 4 HP. Oh. Okay, I'll start working on the front. Use Western Reapers. Right, she's dead. Heal him. Oh boy. Alright. Attack! missed the more injured one. Okay, heal. Oh, there we go. There's a good crit. Yeah, just keep healing. Okay, 8 is alright. I'll take 8. 8 is good.
Powerful blow.
Very. That was excellent.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, let's get everybody back where they're supposed to be. A traveler's tent? What do you do with a tent? It has the slot, but it does not... It's not part of my notes. Let's just loot it. A map! So it will show me the last 2 rooms, and whether or not I have to do both of them. Alright, zoom in. That's a curio, that's the quest. Okay, so we really only have to do 1 more room. That is good. Because I've only got 4 torches left. And they're not surprised. Ouch.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I agree. This is also getting dicey. Three and 4 HP left. That may not have been my best choice. Alright, that one's dead. That one's dead. Alright, they're both dead. 13! Excellent. Good. Yes. And... yeah. Good dodge! Okay, let's just keep healing. I don't care, I'm fine with that. Ooh! Excellent crit. Just keep healing. Oh. Masochistic. Oh boy.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Indeed.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I'm just going to do the next room, so I'm actually... The next room is a quest location, so I'm going to give up the keys for this sapphire. You're fine. I turned up the torch. Okay. Let's see if we can pull if one of these guys forward. Okay. Let's see. 60, 60, 60. That's terrible. Okay. Well, let's reduce some accuracy.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh, of course, now they're marked. Continue attacking the back line, I guess. Oh, this is... Heal yourself! Heal the cataphract! Just keep healing the cataphract. Oh, why aren't you dead? Of course. Just infect the entire party, why don't you? Yeah, heal yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Masterfully executed.
3 and 9. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. It's all good. It's all fine. Heal yourself. Oh, 14. Good choice. Yeah, of course the cataphract is refusing healing. Fine, I'll heal myself.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Probably just as well I had her do that. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing bleeding. 4. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. It's all good. It's fine. And of course, just as the mark wears off. Alright, heal the cataphract. Thank you for not refusing that. Masochists, man. And then the dog dodges. But not twice in a row. Oh, heal yourself, girl. Yeah, heal yourself. Oh, a 0. Excellent heal. Great heal. Good dodge. That's gross. You spit blood into your helmet.
This expedition at least promises success.
We'll leave the medicinal herbs be. What else is there? A fight, a cure. Okay, we're done here. We're done here.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay. Back to the hamlet.
These medicines
everybody
will
made
prevent
it
the
this
outbreak
time.
of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
And thanks to the antiquarian, we made a good pile of money. Oh man. Next. Next. Okay. Our flagellant is calm, which means he does less damage on the first round and is now hot to trot, which causes him greater accuracy, damage, and crit on the first round. Our cataphract is now marked by the flock, oh boy, and has last gasp, which gives them greater speed if they're below 50% HP, which they were a lot in this dungeon. Our occultist has developed a fear of Eldritch, which is possibly the worst thing that an occultist could have. And our antiquarian is now obsessed with cleanliness. Oh boy. Alright. Back to town. And our occultist managed to catch something, but I'm not sure what they caught. It was probably
The
rabies.
preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
That's one way of putting it. Alright, we have a caregivers convention. Among the visiting delegation are experts in corporeal and cognitive disability, as well as several forensic specialists. Treatment and medical ward are free. Which is pretty awesome. Our occultist went to level 2. Our occultist and flagellant went to level 2. Our cataphract is now level 1. Okay, now let's check our occultist and see what the heck he managed to catch. We know that Faceby has the worries. But what does Watered have? Scoliosis. Suffers difficulty crouching or carrying things. I don't know what that... I don't know. And over at the sanitarium... Let's see... Increases the number of treatment ward slots to 2. We'll be taking that. Now, the question is, what to cure? Let's see. What locked-in traits do our level 2s have that are really awful? How have you not got anything locked in yet, Seuss? This is not a complaint, this is just curiosity. Would be difficult to decide which one of these to remove from her. What other level 2s do we have kicking around? You don't have anything locked in. How did that happen? Ah, right, that Fear of Eldritch. It's very tempting to remove the Fear of Eldritch from the occultist. Ah, yes, our Tally, our Vestal with her great, her massive collection of problems. You know what? Let's remove her curiosity. Yes, shackles. And our soul level 3 does not actually have anything locked in, which is hilarious in its own way to me. Oh, decisions. I really want to remove locked traits because they're the most expensive ones to get rid of. Oh, okay. That one's not as bad as that one. Nocturnal is bad. We will remove Nocturnal from Mortimer. And simply because it is free, you are getting rid of your worries. Yes, you'll get stress relief next week. And you shall get rid of your scoliosis because I only have 2 people who are diseased right now by some sort of miracle. Curative salve smells like a gong farmer. What is a gong farmer and what do they smell like? Besides curative salve, apparently. Now, Faceby really needs some time stress relieving, but is not going to get it until diseases are cured. Nobody else is super stressed, though. What have we got going on at the stagecoach? 2 more soothsayers. Unerring and pious, but also will not pray for stress relief and can't be sent to gamble either. Not great. This one is hard skinned, which, you know, protection on a squishy, that is not bad. But gets stress when an attack misses. Not great. And another highwayman. Oh, but this one is both tuckered out and winded. Despite having plus 20% on healing skills, which a highwayman doesn't have. And what about the salamander? Advanced medical training, but extra stress if humans are alive, and less accuracy on range skills, which the vast majority, well, the majority of the salamander's skills are ranged. So we will not be expanding the stagecoach this week either. We are starting to make back a little bit of money, though. Look at this. We have just over 28,000. That's much better than we started. we should go out again. I'd like to do another money-making mission with one or another of my poor, stressed-out girls. But Mesnaj here is feeling fine, except for her torn rotator. So I can totally take her somewhere. Let's see what we've got. And explore 90% of rooms for the rat trap, which we covered before would be a nice thing to have. 100% of room battles for a miracle pelvis. Not gonna think too hard about that. Let's see. Complete 100% of room battles for a drifter's buckle. Ah, that reminds me actually. Unequip all trinkets and then organize them according to class. Thank you very much, yes. And explore 90% of rooms for a falconer trinket. Do I have one of those? I do. And a medium for a plague doctor light skill chance, but at the cost of quite a bit of HP. Oh boy. Where's that one for the rat trap? Let's do the one for the rat trap. She's a mankind hater. She'll be fine in there. Let's see. Who shall we take? Ah. Columbell's here is a ruin scrounger, which... Ah, but they'll need the party heal again. Ah. What about you? Oh yes, you're obsessed with material things, which is why I haven't been taking you on the antiquarian runs. Let's see, you can heal, right? Party heal, de-stress, buff. Yeah, you're kind of a secondary healer as well. I don't really want to be taking such a low damage party. Do I dare take another druid out? Or perhaps one of the Lamias? Cleanliness. Okay, let's take Montacute. And since I have a Lamia, maybe I should take my Buried, although that didn't work quite so well last time. Let's try it. And then up to the top here to choose a tanker. Warren's Adventurer, Natural Swing, Unholy Slayer, perfect. Okay. Here's hoping for this party. And this is a short mission, so I don't have to worry about anybody's camping skills. Alright, we'll take an extra holy water, we'll take an extra key. Take 12 food. And 12 torches. That should be fine. Have I missed anything? I did get shovels. I have holy water. I have laudanum because of buried. I don't normally run with laudanum, but you know. Sure, let's try this. Off we go. There's a lot of unholy in the ruins, so an unholy slayer should be an advantage there.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, Orin.
Yep. Oh. Well, that's just mean. I'm just, contemplating this. I'm gonna go down. And immediately into a trap.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Extra stress, of course. But there's a chest in here that kind of justifies coming down. Let's see if we can pull this guy forward. Well, that's not much. Let's see. Oh, right, this one doesn't have healing. He does have Righteous Blow, though. And this antiquarian also doesn't have healing. We're doing real well. Which I think is why they keep hitting my one healer. Okay. Let's blight this dude if we can.
The abyss returns
Gives herself
even
horror.
the boldest gaze.
And we'll thump that guy. That's excellent. Let's not give everybody stress this early on. Or send her back. Okay, calm down. Calm down. And heal yourself. Okay, it's a start. They all keep attacking my healer. Why? Okay. We're just doing what we can to attack the back row here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Alright. Continue blighting that back row guy, I guess.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
2 points just doesn't seem to be enough healing here.
Begone, fiend! Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I may have made some slightly poor choices in my party. Okay. Back up. And I guess what I'll do is go up and around. Yes. Ah, my poor antiquarian. Keeps reading the books. And apparently stepping in traps.
Watch your step.
Ah, excellent, a scout. I missed a room battle. I'm not unhappy about that. Continuing. And it's the collector. Oh.
Piled high and cloaked in malice.
And he gets to go first? Oh, thank you for critting. Oh. Do you have anything that can hit the back row? You do not.
Festering fear consumes the mind. Vigor is restored.
Of course you heal him. Sure, let's try it. And they dodged. Okay, just take a laudanum. Calm down. Good. I'm very glad to see you guarding a different one. She's just... the Vestal is just gonna keep doing that. Oh, a good crit. Good timing for a crit. Would you stop that? Gross.
As the fiend
Okay.
falls,
At least
a
for a
faint
little
hope
while, no more
blossoms.
Vestal healing. Alright, heal yourself.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, no Vestal in this group. Let's see how this hits. Oh, ouch. We'll just keep throwing the blight on the collector. Please stop showing me your collection. You've seen it. You've shown it to us multiple times now. Thank you for not guarding the collector. He's almost done. He's almost done. Uh-oh.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Oh no. And now she's totally stressed out.
Death is patient. It will wait.
Of all things, it had to be the collector. Alright, he is done for now.
As the ghoulish collection scatters,
Oh,
The rats.
oh
prepare to
man,
feast.
I was not prepared for that fight.
This
cruddy
expedition
loot,
at least
too.
promises success.
Promises success. My buried is nearly dead. Okay, okay. That's some stuff. Some stuff and things. And we get another scout, another empty room. Maybe I won't lose this buried? I'm probably gonna lose this buried. get some blight going. Heal! Heal, heal, heal! Well, they're concentrating on the Templar instead of the buried.
Continue the onslaught.
Oh, it's a really
Destroy
satisfying thump,
them
especially when it kills the
all.
thing. Oh, you are so
Injury
stressed.
and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Gnawing uncertainty,
Okay.
birthplace of dread.
Let's see if we can stack that. 3 and 3. Okay, the run in the front row is done. You get a band-aid and start thumping this one. Let's see. 6, 11. Okay. Heal the buried. And a good thing I did.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Girl! Yeah. Take your last laudanum and calm down. And continue healing.
Their formation is
Good
broken.
crit.
Maintain the offensive. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. Continuing.
Glittering gold.
Oh,
trinkets
excellent.
and
One of the
baubles,
expensive ones.
paid for in blood.
And I know this is an empty room, but I'm going to turn up the torch anyway.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We will light that torch and we will take the rest. Ah, except that we can't take the jade because we're already carrying too much stuff. I don't want to drop any of this. Wait a minute, this is worth 250, this is worth 375. Okay, we'll take that one. Nearly there. And no scout. Only 2 rooms left to go.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yep, okay. Ah! My torchlight was so low. Oh, this is terrible. Move back. Sure, thumb one.
Another one falls.
Nice. Heal, who is the worst off? 12, 11, 11, 12. Yeah. Good dodge. Thank you for dodging. Keep dodging. gonna have to live with it. 12, 19, 11, 12.
Back to the pit.
Sure, let's just... There we go. He's done.
A death by inches.
Okay, that was a terrible surprise. I hated it.
The light, the promise of safety.
Next room. One room left, and of course it has a battle in it. One room left.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
But it can't. That's the first hunger check of this dungeon. Okay, we're gonna put up the torches. Going to feed some food to people. Heck, we are going to go
As the
all
light
whole
gains
hog
purchase,
on the torches.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
In we go. I wish they'd been surprised. Okay. Let's get some light going. I buried again. You're stressing everybody else. Okay, yes, let's...
Confidence
Oh,
surges
nice.
as the enemy
Nice,
crumbles.
excellent. And a dodge by our healer. Let's keep blighting the back row.
Compassion
healing our
is a
buried.
rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
The ground quakes.
Oh, excellent crit. Oh, so close. Yeah, next turn that archer's done. I don't want to send her back one. So, clarity. Right, let's start on the other archer. We'll continue healing. Oh, there we go. Please live. Three points of damage, really? Are you say really weird things, Barry.
Another
Oh,
abomination
she just
cleansed from
sort
our
of
lands.
did that on her own, did she?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, and this is... Well, I'll just give that to the... her to hold. But this is a holy fountain. What does that do again? Oh, it's a heal of sorts. She's still gonna need stress healing, but... Okay, I'm not going back to that last room. This all has been bad enough already. Away we go!
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Ah, I see it's time for the nightly Is Everything Going to Crash? Not very good as an heirloom run, but good money. Good money, thank you, Antiquarian. Okay, let's see. Our buried has developed a weak grip on life, which is terrible. And our antiquarian has caught dementia. Oh, which means she's not gonna level up again until that gets cured. That is both a good thing and a bad thing. The less stress heal received is a problem, but keeping her at level 2 so that she can keep running apprentice level
Before the
missions and make me
crows
money?
and rats made it
Tempting.
their domain.
Alright. Our occultist underwent effective disease treatment and no longer has scoliosis. Our cataphract also was treated effectively and no longer worries. Our man-at-arms is no longer nocturnal. I wish it were that easy to cure. And Tally is no longer curious, thank goodness. And our buried is now level 1 because she somehow miraculously survived that dungeon despite everything trying its best to kill her. And she is going to need some stress relief, and so is the cataphract. What are your restrictions on stress relief? You don't have any. What about face speed? Do you have any? Nope. Well, both of you are nice and easy, I guess. Let's see. What have I leveled? Oh, reduced treatment cost?
A
Don't
little
mind if I
hope,
do.
however desperate, is never without worth.
Okay, you know what? Just because it makes sense to me, our buried is going to meditate. Please stop being weird. And our cataphract is going to go drink. Oh, I don't have enough paintings to make that less expensive. That's a pity. Make it a double. Perhaps drinking will make you less of a masochist. Okay, that's everybody who was massively stressed out, I think. I should probably look at doing some proper missions now that I have over 40,000. And all my antiquarians are stressed. So perhaps it's time to think about another boss fight. Let's see, we still have 2 on offer. We have the Prophet for a leper mask. Crit and speed, but less virtue chance and less healing received. And the Brigand 8-pounder for a virtue chance ring, which... I don't know that I particularly want either of these items. But I suppose that the mask is better? Let's see. Now, the Prophet, most of what I know about him is that he hangs out in the back row. So, do we have a higher level tank who is... Well, Mortimer here is an unholy hater. That is pretty awesome. Whereas Renaud has developed a fear of Eldritch. Let's take Mortimer. And down to the bottom. Let's see. Well, Tally is a runes tactician, which means she does extra damage there, but she's mostly going to be healing. I'm definitely not going to take the level 0 in there. What if I took an air? Why don't we try taking Gildersleeve? Especially since she's already leveled up, so I won't have to spend extra money on her. And who else shall I take? Let's see. I could take Dismas. Does her stuff work from the 3rd spot? It does. So... Well, this shield breaker is a runes adventurer. It's a little tricky because taking shield breakers on camping quests can be a little weird. But yes. Shield breaker and... it's so hard to decide. I wonder, where does your stuff work from? The first two, huh? What about the bounty hunter? Well, he can work from the third spot, but he's not so great without the mark. Can you mark? No, but you also can do damage against marked. Yeah, let's move the air back and bring along the bounty hunter. And now that those choices are made, back to town. Everybody who hasn't been to the blacksmith gets to go there. Mortimer's Bean. Mustel's Bean. I've made some good choices. Okay, shield breaker. Come to think of it, I haven't looked at the stagecoach this week. Okay, another exorcist. Bleed, resist, and extra healing skills. I'm not sure if he has healing skills, but does less damage with range skills. Not so great. A butcher with a fear of beasts and tuckered out, but has last gasp and fated. I don't know. Another Lamia. With two bad things to one good. Not so great. Although Lazy Eye is not so much of an issue with her, I think. Well, no. The one thing she uses in human form is ranged, so that's not so great. And another highwayman. A precise striker. Oh, only on melee skills, you say. Who is also compulsive and gets stressed out if the torch gets low. Yeah, I think I'm leaving the stagecoach be this week anyway, so... My air healer. Yes, you've already had your equipment upgraded. How much would it cost? Oh, more portraits. Okay, I obviously can't raise anything further than I have. Alright, continuing. Our shield breaker. I want this. And I want to raise it. Heck, I want to raise this to definitely this. And I'm going to the ruins. I'll take that one. Yes, that makes sense to me. And you, where is your mark skill? There it is. And we'll raise it. And just because this hits the back row. Okay, where's our tank? Command. Bolster. I'll take bellow. And we'll raise bolstered target. Sure. Okay, and we flip out the level 1 skill for the level 2 skill, and then we have all the level 2 skills. And oh, there we go. Flip out the level 1 skills, put in the level 2 skills. And I think our air is as is. Yeah, I didn't unlock anything on her. Okay. Continuing. Unequip. Sort. Excellent. Now, trinkets for everybody. Do I have any air-specific trinkets? I do not. Let's see. Stress heal received. Stress skills. Virtue chance. Ah, here we go. Plus 15% healing skills. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Tempting. Oh yes, I should figure out who my best trap person is. It's probably the bounty hunter. Let's see, 30%, 50%, 30, 30. Yeah, it's him. So, he should get the item that gives the extra trap. Even though it lessens his speed. You should get accuracy on your melee skills. That seems handy. have set you up to Blight, so I'm going to give you this Blight Stone. Don't really have a second thing that I want to give to the air. What about something for our... I've already reduced his speed, so I don't really want to reduce it more. Of course, I'm bringing along people that I don't have specific. It would be nice to give this to the shield breaker, but if the midnight fight comes along for her, that will be very, very bad. That she would get extra stress. I'm just gonna give him this speed stone to put him back to his average. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the others as is, I guess. And remember to check camping skills. Let's see. Does anybody have anything to prevent nighttime ambush in case we don't end up with a nightmare warning? Okay, the air has one. The air has one, so I will buy it on the air, I guess. Ugh, that's gonna be so expensive. Reduce the cost of
Success
that.
depends on survival.
I can afford to spend some
Alone in the
crests here.
woods or tunnels, survival is the same. Prepare, persist, and overcome.
One more.
They must learn more than brutal bloodletting. They must learn to survive.
And that brings it down to 1,000. Okay, we'll buy that. Heroes can only have 4 camping skills active at a time. Toggle the skills on and off. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're fine. Did anybody have less than 4? I think they did. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could learn one more. Let's take the Adder's Embrace. You only have 3? Yeah, you have 3. Self scouting, crit, heal. Spending money, spending. You also have 3. What have you got? Oh wow, all your stuff is so expensive, dude. Let's take the thing that costs 3. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. We are ready to go on this boss quest. So I'm going to be cruel, and I am actually going to take a break. Right around now. And when I come back, then the boss fight. So, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to refill my coconut water. I'm going to have a good stretch, maybe have a good bio. Maybe. We'll see. And I will be back in a few minutes.